Hello, everyone. My name is Xavier, host of the Weekly Tall Talk. Thanks for joining us today. I'd like to introduce my fellow co-host here today with us this evening, Cale. Cale, how are you doing?
I am doing excellent, dude. I'm actually looking at you right now, not through the screen.
Wow.
I know this is pretty wild.
But in person.
Yeah,
And
right.
Corey.
The power of editing and driving.
It's amazing.
Yeah.
It's a green screen for sure. But I am doing very well. This is exciting. This is a first. Once again, we keep doing first stuff like every week, it seems like.
Yeah,
So,
we're trying new things.
Yeah, experimental.
yeah, so pretty good. I'm excited. We're going to get into it, but I need to ask Corey, how are you doing, sir?
Ooh, I'm doing good. I like that we're all coming in with our NPR voices.
I know. It's pretty nice,
Getting
actually.
really
I don't know
into
why.
it. No, I'm having a great day, man. It's been another really fantastic time in LA. And just like Xavier said, I'm really stoked to be here in person with everyone. We'll see how the recording turns out. If it sucks, then it's Xavier's fault.
Yep.
So that's why he's hosting.
Yeah, exactly.
But
Very nice.
how you feeling about it? You feeling good about hosting?
I'm feeling good.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah. Little hiccups here and there, but I'm good.
Yeah, we can edit the hiccups.
Oh,
out.
yeah.
Exactly.
They'll never know. If you didn't mention it right now, they would never know.
Now, normally we begin with a short story, but we don't have one of those today.
No.
So we're
Didn't
just going to do a Would You Rather. Jump right into it.
Rock on.
So here, the Would You Rather for tonight's episode would be, would you rather be able to teleport anywhere in the world in an instant, but every time you do, your life shortens by the amount of time it takes to go there in real time? Or be able to split and be in two places at once, but when you're joined together again, the amount of time that both parties spent separated are added together and taken off your life?
Ooh, okay. Sounds pretty tough.
So
Yeah.
quite dilemmas. I mean, both of these have amount of time coming
Yeah.
off your life.
I don't like that you
Right.
have to lose your life by gaining this ability. Can we say no to both? Is
No.
that
You had to pick.
fuck?
Oh, you have to pay.
You have
Fair
to.
There's no way.
No,
Everybody pays the toll.
Both of them seem pretty interesting, but Corey, what do you think about that?
Oh, you're flipping the script on me. I see how it is. All right.
Hey.
All right. Oh, I was prepared for fucking Cale to go first.
Hell yeah, brother. Skating through. That's why I greased him with a fiver.
Man, I spent the last 2 days editing and writing this. I didn't even think about the actual answer to it. I don't know. I legitimately didn't think.
Very nice. Yes. This is really funny.
I think I know what I'd do. I think that I would. Fuck. No, I don't. This is. Yeah,
Very
all right.
nice.
I'm going to go for splitting myself. I think I'd want to be in two places at once.
Nice.
I could get more editing and more writing done
Oh,
for the
Damn.
podcast that you're listening to now.
See, there you go. You got to
Just
double
split
the
up the work.
manpower.
Yeah, but like you said, like the amount of time you split, like if I come back as one, I lose double the amount of life that I spent apart. That's a whole lot of life to miss out on.
True.
And how do I know the other me is even accomplishing anything?
that's a good point.
Have to make sure they're working right next to you. Micromanaging.
Do you keep them close?
I mean, I don't trust myself as an individual. I couldn't see myself trusting another one of me to do anything ethical or right.
That's a pretty solid point, actually.
Thanks, man. I'll think of more of a dilemma. But what about you, Cale?
I did have a harder time choosing between this because I brought up teleporting in other episodes. I believe our superpower episode, I chose teleporting.
Yeah.
I feel like I did. So that's always been, kind of a wish for me. But I feel like I could create so much more shenanigans with being in two places at once.
Yeah.
Either stupid stuff or stuff that would be important. So I feel like I would go for splitting as well.
Okay.
The double time does irk me a little. Just right off the bat saying, oh, well, you're going to lose time off your life, but here, double it.
Right.
That doesn't register right, but I don't know. I want to be in two places at once. I want to be double trouble.
Double trouble.
Be hard to avoid.
It would be. I mean,
Yeah.
just naturally, I think stuff would happen.
Do you think you would trust your other self to actually accomplish anything?
Accomplish things? No, but
Okay.
we'd be doing things.
Do you think you'd just be arguing with yourself the whole time?
I might be.
you join back up together, accomplishing absolutely nothing
And
but
just-
frustration.
It's like, hey, there's
And
a
then
day off
aging
your life.
yourself that way.
Yeah,
I didn't do anything.
we didn't get anything done. It's like we watched the same movie and both of us laughed. You idiot.
That would be pretty nice, though.
It would be.
Yeah. Ooh, you could always get in the carpool lane. That'd be pretty sweet.
Oh, just split. Always. That is a hell of a perk.
Yep.
That solidified my answer right there. The carpool lane.
Commuting.
My
change.
commute would be sweet. I would just be gassing it to work.
Would you still go to work? I mean, would you choose one to go to work and then the other just fucks around all day? Or would you get like a second job?
Ooh.
Well,
yeah.
Second job.
You go for a second job?
I would.
You would? Second job?
Damn, the money hungry man.
I think I would try to get hired at my job with my other double. So I'm just confusing people. I just saw you downstairs. No, you didn't.
Oh, but you know what? I just thought of this. If you get two jobs, we were working two different jobs. Are you splitting the money with your double or are you hogging it?
Oh, no, I got to hog it.
And
you're splitting back and you're coming back together. That goes into one sole account. I'm not splitting anything.
But then is the double going to try to take that money?
Yeah, what happens if the double opens up their own savings account or betrays you by taking all of your money out of your own account with your information and then closing those accounts?
It's you.
It's literally me. There would be no fraud. It would be me.
There would be no fraud.
God.
You'd walk into the bank like,
a victimless crime.
Right. Against yourself.
Against myself. So we worked twice as hard for no money.
Exactly.
But then you could, I guess you can't claim that you're robbed. I mean, they'd have you on security.
They'd be like, this is you, sir. I'd be like, show me where it's me.
No,
your tattoos,
you don't understand.
Your height, everything.
That's clearly you on the camera. Dang it.
It's like, I have no rebuttal this time. Well, hearing our answers, what would you choose, Xavier?
Yeah, that is a tough one. I do like both of these options just because there is a lot of funniness here. But I think teleporting.
Okay.
Very nice.
Teleporting would be cool. I would find it very cool to teleport. Just be able to be transported anywhere I wanted to be, somewhere on this planet, of course.
Yeah.
But that would be my go-to.
How do you think the teleportation would work? Do you think it would be like instant? You just like
I would say, yeah. Like instantly, you just snap your fingers.
Okay.
And
That's
you're
pretty sweet, man. I'm not gonna lie.
there.
Yeah.
Or wherever you're trying to go. I mean, I guess you have to imagine where you'd want to be.
So would you be able to like calculate the amount of life you lost if it was like instantaneous? How would you know like what the equivalent would be?
I wouldn't. I would just be gambling it, I think.
It's every time?
Just risking it
I look at
every
myself in the
single
mirror.
time.
Something's
son of a
different.
I kind of wonder
Why do I look
with
older?
the teleporting. You're married. You have a daughter.
Since when?
Oh shit.
I just moved here and now I find out.
Oh man. So take a quick break. No, I'm joking. But do you feel like you could teleport if you think anywhere in the world? If I think, oh, I want to be where Brittany is, would you need to know specifically where she's at, or could you just go to a person?
No, that's why God invented Apple AirTags.
Oh, just put them on everybody?
Right.
Yeah.
GPS tracking?
Just GPS track them.
Because I would be like, oh, if I wanted to find Deborah, if I could just say teleport to Deborah, would that work? Or would I need to know, oh, she's at work, I need to teleport to her work?
Yeah. Would you teleport to a person or a
I
location?
think it'd have to be a location.
It would have to be the
Okay.
location. So you could basically do your house.
Yeah.
I mean, if you knew she was there,
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I think you have to imagine it in your head. Like, well,
visualize it.
visualize it maybe.
Okay. Is it some? Ooh. Okay. So Nightcrawler rules, like from X-Men. Do you have to have been there originally to know the location of where you're going, or can you just say, "I want to go to the Royal Palace somewhere in a."
Yeah, you're just going to spawn into Buckingham Palace.
Yeah.
Instantly
You're going to steal the
with
crown back.
I think, yeah, without, because no one's been everywhere at once, and I would imagine ever in life.
Yeah.
But
Right.
I think for this to work, you would need an image of where you're going and a specific location. Like, I don't think you could teleport inside a building unless you already know what that inside of the building looks like.
Right.
That's very fair.
Maybe teleporting in front of the building because you can look at a Google Street View.
Oh,
Something
very
like that.
nice.
If
Using
the
tech.
Google Street View is up to date.
Exactly.
Right.
Yeah. Can you imagine just teleporting into something that's not there anymore?
Just instantly.
What the fuck?
It's just a rubble. You're just like, ah. But with this theory, could you not see a postcard of something and then just look at the postcard and say, I want to be there, snap your fingers, and you would be wherever that picture is?
I guess if it was
Could
real.
that work? If it was visual,
yeah.
like if you saw a Nat Geo, magazine, I mean, I don't even know they do that anymore, but like see a picture of that, could you not just snap your fingers there because you're visualizing it?
Yeah, if you can visualize yourself standing maybe at the foot of one of the pyramids of Egypt.
Right. Exactly. Like my thought, or like the Eiffel Tower or something, where it is, or like be under it or whatever.
Yeah.
So I guess visualizing it.
Visualizing
that sounds
it,
pretty sweet though, man.
But think of all the things you could do. Well, I guess it wouldn't even matter because if you could teleport, you just keep hopping around. Like
it wouldn't
everything
really matter,
would be
right?
new all the time.
True. Until you die.
Until you die.
Yeah, exactly.
Hey, isn't that already life?
That's already life.
But
we already deal with this bullshit.
yeah, we could die at any moment anyway. So I mean, might as well. Huh? I would love to just like see you teleporting, like you said, the Pyramid of Egypt, and you just get a text. Did you get milk from the store from Brittany? So you teleport to the grocery store from over there. Just like, oh my god,
just using this for like menial chores
stuff. Be like, yeah, I forget. Yeah, I got it. I swear. You just have to like go to Costco, just blast yourself in there, and teleport.
This is killing me.
You're literally killing me.
These tasks are adding up. I need you to stop. We need better suggestions.
But yeah.
Do you think you could control yourself if you were to be able to teleport everywhere? Like, okay, me, Area 51.
Oh,
I gotta know.
Yeah.
Yes.
I'm gonna be shot on the spot once I get found.
Oh, yeah.
At least I'll have eyes on location.
That's true. And I don't know if you guys have been hearing this stuff on the news lately with the whistleblowers confirming UFOs.
Confirming UFOs, alien activity, all that stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. Exciting times. So use it and get in there. Find out what you can find out.
Get some alien tech.
Wait, do you hear that?
Hear something?
Okay. I'm Cale, you there? I think the government has a control.
Uh-oh.
No, they would never do that, Corey. Just sit back
NSA's
and
not
relax.
listening.
Sit back and relax.
We better check that out. We'll be back after these ads.
This is the ATF. Come out with your hands up. We have you surrounded.
Hey everyone, my name is Tyler Soto, creator and host of the weekly Tall Talk. I would like to say thank you for listening to today's episode. If you like what you've been hearing, we would love to know what you think. After the episode, don't forget to leave a comment or reach out to us on our socials where you can find us at the weekly Tall Talk. We're excited to say that we're working on a couple other awesome projects for this year. If you would like to know more about that or find out what else we're working on, we have a Patreon and Discord that you can subscribe to where we can be found at Tall Tale Network. And if you have any other questions or ideas for what you'd like us to discuss on the show, please email us at talltalenetwork@gmail.com.
All right, and we're back. Turns out we're not bugged by the government. Thank goodness.
Thank
you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you, NSA.
That's all we can ask for.
Stay
Right
out
now.
of my pocket.
Your pocket.
Stay away from my paycheck.
So in deciding, we actually all chose teleporting because we're going to go a little deeper into what are some of the caveats to teleporting.
So I get to teleport and I get to split.
Just teleport.
Oh, rock on. We lost our power already.
Lost
See?
it already.
Why
First
did I make the
episode-
choice?
First episode, Xavier hosts, he's immediately said, no, we all chose this.
He's too much power.
Instantly. It took 2-second power grab.
We're the teleporting pals.
Okay.
Right.
Sounds good.
Teleporting
The
pals.
teleporting trio.
Yeah.
Wow.
I like it.
That's perfect.
So in this whole teleportation ability, you can't teleport any non-organic matter. So let's say
Ooh.
you can't take your clothes with you.
Oh,
So you
damn.
teleport naked?
You basically lose it. Yeah. As soon as you
They're
snap your fingers,
terminating for sure.
boom, clothes are blown off. You're somewhere else.
Just evaporated.
Just
nude.
a pile of clothes.
Just nude.
It definitely will raise some eyebrows when people around you see just a pile of clothes. Just
Yeah.
It's a little
There.
bit suspicious.
It'll make vacation outside of like nude beaches pretty hard.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would like to say, you said it would be shocking to people to see the pile of clothes, but I think it would be more shocking to see the naked ass men in the middle of these tourist spots.
Just suddenly appearing.
Hey guys,
I like to imagine too, like
short.
when you appear, it's like a sonic boom. a thunderclap.
Ruptures the fucking sound barrier.
Yep. Just like a whip crack.
Yeah.
And it's just you're there naked.
Yeah, exactly.
You can't slip in. There's no low profile on this
Absolutely
one. It sounds like
Yeah.
you want
All
shock and
eyes
awe.
on you.
It's, yeah,
It's a
100% shock and
campaign.
awe.
All right.
Yeah.
That would be really good to like use as a defensive tactic, I think.
Oh yeah.
Like if somebody's like trying to harm you, you just keep popping in and out.
Just exploding with all these sonic booms nonstop.
Explode their eardrums.
You're literally blowing their eardrums out. Yeah.
So non-organic matter, sonic boom, nude.
So we can teleport, but like what are we gonna do with that?
Yeah. Cale, what would you do with that?
Well, I mean, everything that I thought of with teleporting involved breaking the law and hurting people and stealing money.
A lot of crimes.
I guess I could still hurt people.
I mean,
You can still commit crimes.
you can still do those things.
Yeah.
Now we're just
I just
adding
can't
a whole
take
layer.
anything with me, or I have to pass it off to somebody else,
Yeah.
or hide it, bury it, come back later. No, but then I can't take it. I would actually have to leave.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
And you
This
come
is
back
a
later
wrench
and
in the plan.
So what if like, I mean, you could set up like a bank heist where you like go in a day prior and like leave a balaclava and a firearm or something like
Right. I
in the
would have to-
bathroom.
See, this is the opposite of what I thought would go with entailed with teleporting. I feel like, snap a finger, you're there. I have to actually like plan everything now, which is like the opposite of what I
Yeah.
assumed I would be doing. Because you think teleport, snap your fingers, so I'm good to go. But now I'm naked.
And
I
also,
have
don't
no
forget,
guns.
you make a really loud
Oh
noise.
yeah, definitely. So if I break
It's
into, well,
sonic
this would be a
boom.
little bit beneficial if let's say with a sonic boom, that kind of energy coming through, I could potentially just teleport into a jewelry store after hours and explode all of the glass and explode everything out so
Yes.
my team can come in and swipe
Oh.
everything.
See, there we go.
Yeah,
Thinking
you more
outside
than
the
likely
box.
would detonate all the glass.
A smash and grab job.
Yeah.
Mm.
And then it's just however long it takes for the cops to get there.
But I'll be gone by then. I'll be naked across the street. They'll never know.
Just
that
teleport across
They
naked
the
man?
show up for a bank robbery and then arrest you just for being nude instead.
Wasn't me, man. Wasn't
Hey,
me.
I'm just
Check
a
my
bystander
pockets.
here.
But,
Check my pockets.
Yeah,
How you got
exactly. I
clothes
got
on?
no pockets, man. I'm good. But that means I have to trust whatever crew I put together to not screw me over.
See, that's why you got to team up with somebody who can make a copy of himself. But our
See, it's
unforgiving
all-
God took away that power.
Now it's just teleporting.
He is not merciful.
No, not at all. It's vindictive.
You know what? I think
Hmm.
though. I think if you've had this power, you could be the ultimate magician.
Absolutely.
The disappearing acts would
Ooh.
be fantastic, but your audience would leave deaf.
They would leave deaf for sure. And it would have to be like a nude show. So you'd have to be like in Vegas.
Yeah,
Because
put
you're
the
nude
disclaimer in
nonstop.
there.
Yeah. We'll pretend it's burlesque.
Oh, yeah. But the smoke and mirrors, the shock and awe thing the first time they'd probably be into it, but after like the third time of blowing
It's
out
just
their
the one
eardrums, they're
trick
just
over.
like, what do you, yeah, because that's the only thing we can do.
One trick
I will
over and
escape
over.
this contraption. I will also escape this contraption. It's like, what else are you going to do, dude? I will escape
Yeah.
from that contraption over there.
Wow.
So it's just, you're Houdini.
So
right?
you'd
It was
be-
really loud.
You'd be a mind freak.
Damn, I'm Chris Angel.
Yeah.
And I'm pretty sure by the end of the show, your audience would be deaf.
Oh, for sure.
Hey, that's what they paid for.
Yeah, you paid to lose your hearing and see me do the same trick for an hour.
Flashing it out of existence.
Damn.
Yeah, I can't imagine what that kind of that sound decibel would be in that room because when a shuttle
it would
re-enters,
amplify so
We'll
much.
play it for you again right here.
But
Blow
also,
out the fucking speakers in a car.
yeah, just blow up everything, turn it all the way up, turn it up to 11. But if I did commit crimes or get arrested, I guess for
What do you
public
mean, if?
nudity. Oh, when?
Yeah.
When? Sorry, but no jail could hold us.
True. Again, the ultimate magician. You're the greatest escape artist.
I would just go through the whole proceedings too. I would waste hell of time. It'd be like 9 months in trial, all this stuff just to be disappear and just be outside, middle fingers
You
up.
go for the whole like enjoying the strip search portion of
for
it.
sure.
And get
For sure.
hosed down.
Oh yeah. I got to go through intake and then I'm out.
So you just go to every place you can to get arrested and break out of their jail.
I just go, no prison can hold me. Get a reputation.
Yeah, that'd be great. Like follow through on that.
That would
You
be
just
nice.
turn into
I just start a riot at every prison and then I leave.
Become a villain.
Yeah.
A super villain.
Yeah.
So if we have the ability to teleport, like, would we ever consider going back to my job? Because like, okay, I can teleport. Sure, I'm naked, but if I teleport into a Walmart, I'm not too out of place. And they had food that I could just start eating once I get teleported there. And then I just leave.
Yeah,
What are they going to do? Hug me? I'm naked.
I could just teleport into any restaurant. Just start scarfing food and then
Dine and
teleport
dash.
out.
100%.
A career dine and dasher.
Yeah.
100%.
So I mean, you could get by, is what I'm saying.
Yeah.
You wouldn't have to worry necessarily about money because
It really would.
you can take it with you when you teleported, but like you can
Yeah, it
find
wouldn't
it pretty
matter.
quick. Yeah. Especially if you rob a bank, then go bury the money in a little hole out in the desert, and then we get arrested and frisked. You pop out of the prison, and then you go to the hole that you buried the money in.
And then you got it right there.
It's
Good
a
to go.
foolproof plan.
It's a done deal.
It's got to be.
Yeah.
Just presume dead, but I have all the money. What else could we use that for? If you can't transfer anything, no guns, no money, nothing.
Yeah, the use cases on that one wouldn't be very too helpful
But
overall.
Would you guys even bother having clothes at all? Because you're just going to leave them somewhere. Either have to come back or they explode. Since you're making this a sonic boom, I'm just assuming our clothes just like
They just blow up.
explode whenever you like go anywhere.
Yeah.
So I'm assuming you explode from the spot you're teleporting from, and you explode when you get there.
Yes.
So no clothes are surviving. So why even spend any money on clothes?
You'd be like the worst, the Hulk.
Just
Yeah.
nude 24/7.
It'd be a sonic boom when you're leaving and a sonic boom when you're
my
re-entering. This actually just sounds horrible now.
I just imagine like coming home every day to talk to Deborah or to be with her, and then the neighbors would always know when I'm there because there's just giant deafening sound just exploding in the neighborhood. Oh, he's home. Cale's back.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Well, so I was actually thinking about like this kind of if this came up when we were making this script, but like there's a thing that kind of furthers like, yeah, the explosion might pop the sound barrier, but like if you're teleporting your matter instantaneously from one location to another, theoretically you could split every single atom around you and just cause a nuclear explosion, both when you leave and when you arrive.
Just get
That would be pretty bad.
a nuke a day
For whom?
for wherever you left from, I guess.
You'd just be popping in and out of Russia as a small tactical nuke.
Yeah, just boom.
Yeah, you get picked up by the government. I'm going to
Oh
weaponize
my
you.
God. You could be the ultimate, even without like the nuclear boom powers, even with the sonic boom, you could be like the ultimate assassin.
Could.
You could, but
Yeah.
you would have to find unless you're like hand-to-hand combat. Because you would have to find the thing. You can't take it with you. So
Oh,
you gotta
you just look it up
pre-plan it.
online. It's fine. Addresses are out there.
I think you could just teleport into an area and just be like, yeah, they're here, drone strike, and then teleport out.
I need a drone strike on my location.
Exactly.
But you would also need to be, if you're the ultimate assassin, you would also need to be somewhere where there's active explosions because they're going to be like, huh? What's
Yeah,
that sonic
definitely.
boom on the roof of the...
I mean, does it matter? You just piece out of there.
That's true.
Yeah.
But would they not be on high alert?
Just scare them.
I mean,
The
how
bejeebus
how,
out.
Right, I'm
how
gonna
high
need you.
alert are you like when a grenade goes off? That
super high alert.
You know,
Or I'm going to need that Metal Gear sound inserted here somewhere. That's how I'm going to be. I really wanted to rob the bank. I really did, but it's like way too much planning. It's like the Italian
Yeah.
job. I'm out.
I mean, you still can.
I've played the long game. Get hired at the bank, wear my clothes the whole time until I put an Uzi in there. Then
Well, why don't you just walk in naked? What are they going to do? The security guards are going to come up and put you in handcuffs?
they might.
I'll probably tell you to leave.
They would. I would imagine that. I would imagine that the bank would ask you to leave.
No shoes,
If you just
no
walk
shirt,
in
no
naked,
service.
yeah, no shooting. But money
Wouldn't
talk.
you like pop in and out like next to each person in the bank, and then like fucking stun grenade them with your explosions.
Dude, I feel like you would
Just
obviously
hello.
even if we're like just, I guess we wouldn't have any way to protect our own ears from the sonic boom. I just imagine teleporting into the vault,
instantly
the
deaf.
bank vault. That kind of like reverberation of that kind of sound would just instantly deafen you. You'd be deaf.
Yeah.
Immediately. I didn't even think about ourselves getting our hearing like destroyed.
You'd have to do it into an open field every time because you couldn't bring earplugs with you.
Yeah, exactly. You couldn't bring that or earmuffs or anything. You would just literally just like
Xavier, what is this world you've set up for us?
It's terrible.
So what if we saw some impending danger? Like we were seeing like a car accident that you're driving and you're about to get in a car accident, like, and you teleport yourself out. Would you be okay? Like wherever you landed? Or would
you be moving at that same speed?
Right.
Oh, dude. So depending, say you're on the freeway.
Yeah.
You're going about
Cale's
65.
going at easy 160.
Oh, Jesus.
In his Ferrari, his third one.
My third Ferrari. I wrecked the other two. That's how you see this car accident happen.
Yeah.
I see
He's
it
filming it
now.
on TikTok, one hand on the wheel, one hand on the phone.
Is there any other way? I wasn't ready for that.
Dangerous, man. Danger, man.
So if Cale gets into a third accident with his third Ferrari and he decides to teleport out of there, he's still going 160 miles an hour when he pops out of there.
So there's no way to survive that.
No.
I'd be dead.
I think so. Yeah. I don't know. I don't know if any human survived like flying at 160 miles an hour
And naked.
Oh yeah.
So even if I did somehow, like I go in, there's no soft patch that I'm going to land on. So I like road rash half my body off. Going 160?
Yeah. Unless you can think of like a funhouse ball pit or something like that.
You just get into a bounce house.
There'd be a lot of balls, but you'd be broken.
What if I just envisioned, like when sometimes they have that giant blob that's on the lake, the giant like airfoil thing, but I'm whipping through there 160
one
miles
person
an hour.
sits on one end and then another person's on a high board. He jumps on the other end.
160, nothing's catching me at that speed.
No, you'd be. I mean, even if you arced somehow into water, like you would hit that water at a terminal velocity.
I feel like I would just trust the Ferrari airbags at that point versus like just yeeting myself.
Yeah. Because I was thinking like it would be really fun to like hop out of an airplane and then like forego the parachute.
Yeah.
And then right before you hit the ground, you teleport back up into the airport or the airplane.
Oh.
But if you're going terminal velocity,
you go through it.
You'd shoot right through the plane, just kill everybody else.
You would splat against the bottom of the aircraft and then probably cause so much downward force that you would destroy the aircraft.
Probably, yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
there's no
you
way.
would be a meat bomb.
Yeah, and you'd be sonic booming inside that.
And the sonic boom. I didn't think about that. So let me get this straight. If I do
not too good.
No, it doesn't. So if I somehow survive, so I'm just imagining I get my third Ferrari wreck. I get yeeted. I'm just ragdolling dead on the freeway. And then once I come to a stop, I just sonic boom. And it explodes whatever's left of me.
Yeah. Could be like a little human missile.
So with not being able to do organic matter or anything like that, like I could probably put myself in a bubble suit if that was the case, kind of take some of the pressure off. But this makes it sound like I have to actually be careful, which is the opposite of what I want to do.
Yeah, like because you'd
I
want
want
to
play by the rules.
Yeah,
I have to actually like think things. I thought this was just run and gun, like I could do whatever. This is a lot of forethought
you still
needed.
Could. It just
I'd just be dead.
hurt.
Yeah, the gun part would be very much so a problem for me.
Okay, you know what's not going to be a problem for you? These ads.
Hey, it's your boy Mason from Men of Misfortune here. We're a comedy podcast with 3 different segments. We cover anime / pop culture, true crime, and bizarre news, all while taking on some interviews. We drink, we smoke, and we know how to have a good time while making you feel like you're a part of the show. Find us anywhere you get your podcasts. And don't forget to check out our Patreon for bonus content. And for more updates, follow us on Instagram at Men of Misfortune. Remember, stay misfortunate and always listen to Mom. Now, back to your regularly scheduled program.
All right, and we're back from those ads. Now, let's step it up to something even more wilder. Maybe.
Oh no,
it could be worse. It could be
If
not
you
worse.
think you can make the show worse, go for it.
Let's do it.
no, Corey, you've issued a challenge that it will be accepted
I
every
think it's
time.
the only challenge we can even offer.
Yeah, because you know,
How do you make this hypothetical worse for us?
Rock on.
well, instead of all of us having teleport powers, we're gonna do the splitting of ourselves.
So that's what we said.
No.
Oh,
We're gonna do this.
my
way.
bad.
Oh, this way. Okay, all for one and one for all. Yes.
Oh yeah, that's what you guys said at the beginning. That's probably the better one.
I don't know because the way you've laid out the teleporting, you might lay out the splitting to be just as terrible.
True.
So let's wait on that before we make a verdict on which one's worse.
Right. Let's see what happens here. So if you're splitting from one entity, who is the original when you split, and who is the copy? Or are both you the copy? Sorry, let me rephrase that. Or are you both a copy? Or are you both the original?
If you split from one being into two beings,
Uh-huh.
who's the copy and who's the original, or are they both one or the other?
Right. If that makes sense.
Yeah, I think you would both be the original.
Because it's you're splitting the original, which is not a copy. It's splitting the original person.
Right. So you're just splitting the original into
Two.
another original.
Or would
So
that
there is no copy. By that logic, it's only you, just
Right.
two of you.
Because it's your memories, your life, your body, your everything that gets split. I'm assuming. And
Yeah,
and
it
your
would be
memories
everything.
and
It would be everything. It would be
Okay.
there's another individual, another you.
be another you.
Exactly.
But it wouldn't be you.
Exact you.
But it wouldn't
Right.
be you because you're you.
You're the
So you'd have to Spider-Man mean this shit.
Literally point at each other.
Who's the real one?
Yeah. I think you would both have to be the original because you're not a copy. Damn it.
Which you are, but you're. All right. This is some circle bullshit logic.
So, yeah, circular
I guess-
logic.
Yeah. I guess that's what you
It's like,
you
which
would
came first, the chicken or the egg? It's
right.
like,
how would you
are you a
perceive it?
copy or are you the original? Well, I'm
Yeah.
the original because I came from the original, but that's a copy. What? Well, we can't both be the copy because somebody has to start.
Somebody had to be the original.
So not both a copy. We've knocked that off the list.
Right.
So that one's out.
Yeah. So that's what I'm saying. I think you would both be the original.
Both be the original. You should instantly fight each other.
I would fight myself.
Fight for dominance.
I would
You
lose.
know all your
to me.
strengths and all your own weaknesses. You just use your weaknesses against yourself.
Mm,
Damn, that sucks.
this is why Daddy left. Just
So is
instantly
it-
start crying.
Emotional fighting,
So
not
that
fist fighting.
that term where it says like, you know, your own worst enemy is yourself.
Yeah.
Literally.
So this would be the manifestation of your worst enemy.
Yeah. You
And
know
you
your
would
every
know
move.
you would literally know how to push your own buttons when insulting yourself.
Yes.
You go for the low blow every time. Oh, you provoked me, you
Well, yeah. Or would you, let's say, Corey, would you cooperate with your split? Try to, instead of having something to fight, would you?
I mean, I think ideally, yeah, I would want my copy to be agreeing with me. Because that's why, if you could clone yourself, you would want somebody to bounce the same ideas off of you. I think everyone's kind of looking for that echo chamber because everyone wants to assume that they're right, just like what I'm doing right now. And I think if you wanted to get that copy of you, it would be to accomplish things, not just doing it for the hell of it. But I have a question though. What happens if you split and then one of you gets injured? Do you what happens when you form back up again?
Just assuming that something bad is going to happen. I like it.
Do you take on
life.
take on the damage, or like how would that show up?
The way I would see it is yes. So if your copy gets hurt in the process of doing whatever,
Right.
gets their arm cut, and you decide, okay, I need to remerge. We need to merge now. We need to come back together now.
Right.
You're going to have that wound because that is you. That's the
Would
way I
it
would see it.
would it be healed or fresh? Like
No. Well, I guess depending on how long. So let's say it's a fresh wound.
okay,
Your copy took a fresh wound somehow.
one of us took a wound.
Yeah.
Took a
and
stray
it's-
bullet for sure.
Maybe
Typical.
bullet.
What your
That stab?
copy could take a bullet for you.
Oh, yeah.
You could save your own self.
Yeah, that's true. But then what
You
happens
get
if
the
your
bullet.
copy? Yeah, what happens if your copy dies then?
Oh, well,
Oh.
see, here's the punishment.
Oh, okay. Oh, there's more.
Yeah, if your
There's more
copy.
punishment.
Here we go. Punishment.
Okay, yeah,
I like how
yeah.
that verbiage. Here's the punishment.
That's
We already lose our
So
lives just
dying
for.
isn't enough.
You really got to be careful with the copy.
Oh, Jesus. All
Because
right.
if your copy dies and you guys aren't connected, whatever age you are when you've made this split, when that copy dies, you will double in age. So let's say you're 33.
Oh, no.
Your copy's 33.
Yeah.
If your copy dies, you'll become 66.
I just
Just
lose,
instantly say, "Oh my god!"
lose our 40s and our 50s and halfway through our 60s.
Yeah,
Because my idiot self couldn't stay on the pavement. I was running in the street.
the repercussions would be worse every single hour you're alive.
Yeah.
Until you die. Because it, like you're saying, it doubles your time when you come back together regardless.
Yeah.
And if you die, you just outright lose that amount of life.
That's it. Yeah.
Just doubles your life as a punishment against yourself.
Yeah, be careful.
Yeah, that'd be a hell of a fuck around and find out.
True.
Damn.
I wonder if
Yeah.
I can survive this, and you just push yourself off.
Just imagine like our stage of life right now and then being 66 in like a blink of an eye. I do not, I mean, I have no frame of reference, but that would be terrible. I would assume just like, cause you're losing 33 years.
Right.
Yeah,
And
you
then
might be, yeah. You
and
jump 33 years.
You might as well have been in a coma.
the
Right.
immediacy of it is like you not only lose that, but you lose everything that you would currently have in your life. Because who's going to accept that you are a 66-year-old person the next day that they see you? They'd be like, no, that's not who you are.
Yeah. And you would probably look very, very different, I would imagine.
Right.
Yeah, you would
So,
age.
Unless
it
you're like
would be
Tom
very
Cruise
hard.
or something.
Oh, yeah. Then you're just immortal.
Yeah.
But
Who else is immortal?
they're trying. There's too many to list.
Keanu Reeves?
Oh, Keanu. Big fan. But yeah, even like going back to your job or trying to do anything, how would you like convince people? You would just look like a crazy older person. Not old, because 60 is not old. I don't consider that old. But
I do. Don't let Cale tell you
just
otherwise.
kidding. Ageism is strong.
30 is old. And
Oh, it's
30
all
is
in the
old
mind.
as shit.
It's all in the mind.
It's all in the mind. I am literally like 14 still in my
There
brain.
you
So
go.
nobody can tell me otherwise. But trying to
still a
improve
big
your
kid.
identity, you would have nothing backing it up.
Right.
There would be nothing for you to like lean back on and be like, hey, this is what happened. It was like, oh yeah, you just randomly 33. Yeah. You Santa Claus? what the, no, that'd be horrific. So basically I don't get to mess around at all. I have to be careful with my stupid double.
Yeah.
I have to be careful with the stupid teleporting nuke power.
Absolutely.
I have to be careful all the time.
Hey, yeah, with great power comes great responsibility.
Damn, I love the Riddler.
R.I.P. Ben.
Got his ass.
Yeah, Corey, what do you think about that?
Which part? The
All of
Uncle
it.
Ben part or the Riddler part?
Hell yeah, both.
Oh.
Both.
Uncle Riddler.
Oh, well, I mean, Uncle Ben all the way. but,
Oh,
no.
the dying.
Oh, shit.
Oh,
That's what he did.
he
Oh,
did
true.
do that.
Yeah.
Maybe his double.
That was his clone.
Oh,
his
man.
double got bone sawed.
See, that's what it was, is he cloned himself, and then his
Mhm.
clone ran away for years and years and years, and then finally caught back up to Uncle Ben at the moment, a pivotal moment in Peter Parker's life. And then his double killed the original.
What if you kill your double just to
Yep.
age yourself? What would be the point of that? That's a stupid ass question.
Yeah, well,
That's terrible.
Okay.
Why would I say
hold on.
that?
I think I have a way around this.
Oh no, here we go.
What if you split, and then you just never come back together again. You both live separate lives. You could
Ooh.
pretend like, oh, this is my long lost identical twin brother, Bori.
Bori and Corey.
Corey.
Yeah, I could literally have another sale.
Oh,
Cale and Sale.
Would you trust
I would just have
you
hot
as
bear.
another person to be out in the world and not fuck things up for you?
I don't think so. To be honest with you, I'm finding I'm very impulsive.
Yes.
I've been that way forever, but I am an impulsive person. So for two of me to like be managing to not do dumb stuff, I don't know if I trust it.
Might be hard.
I'm trying to get through life alone right now without messing stuff up. So another one of me.
Is there another one of you fucking things up? Would be a
Yeah,
little
just
much?
like the anti-Cale. Damn it.
The anti-Cale. Sale.
Yeah, Sale.
Yeah.
It was Sale. That's you idiot. No, the other one. Yeah, but what about that? If you split and you never come back, you never join back. The time would never be doubled.
Right.
Yeah.
You would
So you'd
never
effectively have double the amount of life.
as
or-
two people.
Or would you have quadruple the amount of life? Because it would be two of you with extra years.
Gonna have to get a PowerPoint on this one.
Yeah, we're going to have to
Pie
get like a
charts.
flow chart.
An
Break
actual
down the
pie.
math.
I need some graphs.
I don't think we were smart enough for this question.
No, we did this to ourselves. But in effect, we could live forever that way.
Well, no, you'd
you're still mortal.
age.
Yeah.
Why do I
Still
always just assume I can just do whatever? I just have this delusion of grandeur where I have superpowers in every scenario, and it's just like that's
So
not
I'm really
how it works.
strong and
Yeah, I'm just really strong and
I
really
can
good
never
looking,
cry?
and take no fall damage. So
No fall damage.
no fall damage for sure. That's
Yeah.
my number one.
Hey, gravity.
No, so just old age or just getting hurt in general. And this
Yeah.
is the whole thing. You live your whole ass life and you're double. I mean, we could get hurt in it at any time. So you're just chilling and other me is hiking and I break my leg. I'm instantly have my leg broken? No,
Well,
because I would have to join back
You'd have to
together to
join,
get.
right.
Yeah.
So it would just be
separate.
Sale.
Yeah. So Sale would be injured while you're just chilling.
You idiot.
So you're fine, and you just take him to the hospital and leave his ass.
Oh,
And then you
just
drive
do one of those.
far, far away.
Do one of those drive-bys where I roll him out of the car and I
Yeah,
just keep
yeah.
going.
Right.
Ooh.
Throw him on his broken leg.
Yes, very nice. Shatter it again. Damn it.
Turn that hairline fracture into a compound.
Yeah. Sorry, Sale.
Oops.
Remember this.
And
I did you
that's
a favor.
why. And that's why Uncle Ben's copy came back and killed him.
Ah,
Damn.
I knew it. You can't trust the copy.
No.
Or is
Even
it
if
the original?
you're both the original.
Exactly. There's that circle logic shit again.
See, yeah, maybe the copy might think, "Hey, I'm the original,"
Yeah, and then just
and
wants
tries
revenge.
to turn on you.
Okay,
Yeah.
so after the initial splitting, would you have to sit there and have that conversation with yourself? Would you be like, would you listen to yourself explaining like, no, we can trust each other. It's fine. We're both the original.
I was
Wink,
kind of thinking of this earlier. It's like, could I take directions from myself? Like not directions, but like advice from myself,
right.
or like
Interesting. Yeah.
like you said, have a sit down and be like, dude, let's really not mess this up because the ramifications are very bad
Yeah.
for both of us. So if I die, you are gonna have to have your age doubled.
And
Vice versa.
I just want to throw this real quick.
I don't like
The
that.
teleportation thing, good assassin tool. Doubling yourself, always have an alibi.
True. Oh, I wasn't there. I
that
was
is-
at home.
Yeah, I got the receipts for this donut.
I
Dude,
was
that
working.
is- I could commit.
Just working on murder.
Well, we saw you. No, impossible. I was at
Literally
my
be
job.
The
That
murder
doesn't
machine.
even count.
Literally could be the murder machine. I didn't think
Technically.
of this.
That wasn't me.
Exactly.
I have to ramp up my level of evil because I legitimately was thinking I could have someone else help me with the IKEA furniture build. And Corey's like, you have an alibi for any crime ever. I'm like, IKEA versus murder.
See, that is your alibi though.
I was at IKEA
Yeah.
with myself.
Getting some meatballs.
Oh, I was in the cafeteria.
Mm. We should check out those meatballs after this ad.
there, this is Corey from the Weekly Tall Talk podcast. If you like what you've been hearing, please consider going to patreon.com/TallTaleNetwork and becoming one of our patrons. We'd really appreciate it, and you'd help us get out some content later this year. Thanks.
Corey, you gonna fix that door?
No.
Got to do something about the whispering. The whispering's a little bothersome to me.
I just need you to know that I'm having a really good time on this episode, and I'm glad everybody is listening at home.
It's also been kind of bothersome that you and I sleep in the same bed, that he keeps coming in here and whispering.
Head to foot.
Yeah.
Yep.
Keeps busting windows, doors.
Breaking windows, doing everything.
There's a fucking thunderclap every time I come in.
Yep.
Oh, Corey's here.
They just got home. Nice. It's the problem with all living in the same house.
Right.
We're the worst influencer house
We can't do
in existence.
It's like an influencer shack.
Yeah. Blown apart.
There's no windows. The fucking door's blown off. No shingles.
Damn. It's a sad state of affairs.
Yeah. Well, let's change it up slightly here.
Oh,
God.
Let's
It's not
change
gonna
up
be
the
good.
rules on the teleportation a little bit.
Okay.
Would you still teleport if the original has to die? So like your original self, when you teleport, has to die, and a copy replaces you wherever you land. Yeah.
Not again. The
So, like,
chicken
when
and
you-
egg.
Yeah,
Nah.
when you teleport away from something,
Yeah.
the physical version of you at that moment does perish, and a replacement of you appears somewhere else.
I would I do it? No. Like, I mean, okay, so let's say I was the copy that was cloned into. Somebody teleported, the past Corey teleported.
Yeah.
And now I am that Corey.
Yes.
Knowing that, I don't know if I could teleport again because my existence,
Ooh.
my consciousness would be ended. But
Yes.
at the same time, it's already fabricated to begin with.
Right.
And
You
it's
are,
very
who
good
knows
because-
how many copies you are in.
Well, I think you would
From
know
the
just based
original.
on the amount of times you teleported. Like,
You
oh,
would
this
know
is the
that?
sixth one. Yeah, because
Yeah,
like
you would
Your
have to know
memories
that
and
to
everything
know that
carry
you-
yeah,
over.
yeah.
It'd be funny if you teleport and then you just don't know that you have that ability. You go through
Oh,
your whole
then-
ass life like normally.
Yeah.
And every time you snap, you're like, ah. You think you're having like a psychotic break.
Yeah.
You're just freaking out
It probably wouldn't be a problem then if you didn't know.
if you didn't know.
But since you do know, everything gets retained. You are, you die every time you do a teleport.
Yeah, it's scary because I mean, your consciousness would be gone. You, in effect, would be gone, even though you are quote unquote you.
Replaced.
Yes.
Yeah.
I don't know if that would be worth it unless you were getting out of like a really unpredictable situation.
Right. I feel like I may have found a loophole here.
Ooh,
Yeah.
let's go for it.
Yeah.
So if the old me, the original, is dying and I'm a new copy, does that mean my time is reset because that person has died from losing their time from teleporting? Do I have like a new bank? Am I like a fresh slate?
No.
If I'm a copy? Oh, fuck.
No.
It just says no.
No, because it would continue on, wouldn't it?
If I'm a copy and that original is dead, wouldn't the time that person would be losing from teleporting go with that person? That gets tacked on to me being the new, I would be then the new original, right?
Right. So then
So would that not
theoretically,
be a fresh start?
could you only teleport once then?
Yeah, because I would die.
Yeah.
So you would only you would have one
You
teleport.
get one teleport and you get to live, but you don't get to live regardless.
Right. So you could still tell you. So yeah, you would.
So there'd be no point.
You would still shorten your lifespan every time you teleport.
Sure.
But you'd only get the one.
But I would know. Would I know? But okay, this would change my answer. Do I know that I'm getting replaced?
Yes.
Oh, I would know
Because
that.
our every time we
right.
teleport, our
would you
conscious-
still teleport if you did do
into
it?
that copy?
I don't feel like there's anything that would be like draw me enough to like make me
Not
use
do
it.
it or to use it.
To use it because like what trying to think of like what would be a scenario where I'm like, oh, I'm okay with dying. I want to
Well-
just see this real quick before I die.
Well, even like we're saying, like you can't transport if you're like in a crash that you see coming, because when you arrive at your teleported location,
You're
then you're still
moving.
going that speed. So you're not saving yourself.
No.
Well, the teleporting has been a shit choice. I'm
It really
glad I
has.
went the other way, Xavier.
And then, like, what happens if you teleport, the original you dies, and the copy gets to where they need to go, but the landscape has changed? What if you teleport and half of you's in a tree?
Ooh. Yeah, you really got to be careful.
You'd really have to know where you're going.
Yeah, you do. Yeah.
You have to
'Cause,
do
yeah, if
so
you
much
teleport-
research and make sure you have to do
Yeah.
Google Earth, you have to do Google Street, you have to do
Jesus.
all this stuff just to even like land safely, and then you die. So what
Yeah.
would it matter? I mean,
you'd probably blow the tree apart. But
that's
you'd be
true. Yeah,
half
the
of-
sonic boom. So either way, you would just so even if you were fused in a tree, you just destroy it.
Well, what if you teleported 1 foot in front of yourself? So the sonic boom went off, but then when you teleported and landed, the sonic boom goes off again. So you get hit by the other sonic boom while yours is going off.
Yours is going off, and then you regenerate as the copy, and then you're just in the middle of an
You just
explosion.
get
For your
fucking
first
liquefied.
experience is just getting liquefied by your own explosion of yourself dying.
Well,
Yeah.
I'll solve this conundrum.
Yeah. All right, guys, fresh start.
Yeah, you really got to be careful with that one.
I might just hang it up, man. If I know I'm going to die.
Yeah.
But I mean, you're still living on because it's still a copy. of
It's
yourself.
true.
You're all your
Yeah, the endless copies. So I am still around. But I think that would like drastically change me, like trying to just do stupid shit.
but to a point what Corey said earlier about like your original consciousness, everything for the original person of you was gone. What would that do? Maybe would your consciousness or your personality would slowly degrade as your copies are killed off?
Yeah,
each time you do this?
the more you do it, the less you are. You look
Right.
like you, but you're like a shell of a person.
Yeah.
Start
You're-
losing
Basically,
stuff,
you would have no personality.
losing memories.
Every time you would teleport, you would lose a part of yourself, like both mentally and physically, because
'Cause
you're
I-
exploding.
Well, plus
Right.
you'd be losing that time in your life just for doing the
Right.
teleportation to begin with.
So it's like you're slowly degrading. You're degrading yourself each time you teleport.
Yeah.
Jump, because each time you jump, original's gone, copy's gone, another copy's gone.
Yeah,
Like-
you would stretch yourself pretty thin pretty quickly.
Yeah. And I
Um,
think too, like, it's easy to be, well, it's not easy, but you can, if you think you're getting sick, you can kind of trick yourself into it, kind of like a hypochondriac. It's like,
Yeah.
oh, I'm sick, but
Right.
it's just allergies. You're not sick.
Right.
Where like I think like if you were to teleport and destroy your original form multiple times and do it for years, you would start attributing any sort of ailment to, oh, it's because I'm teleporting. Like, oh, my memory loss, maybe because I'm not the original copy, something went wrong. There was we have a term for it, it's called data rot. Which is the idea that digital data, digital memory cannot be stored forever because it breaks down over time, regardless of what state it's in.
Mhm.
So like you can copy and paste it, but the file will eventually break down over time. And the more you do it, the more the file degrades.
See, that's what I was like thinking with that.
Right.
as
You
you're
would eventually
teleporting each
degrade
time.
enough to where you can't do it anymore. Would there ever be a time where, I mean, obviously you would die at some point because you're using this time. Time is fleeting in this case because you're consistently like just taking the time off your life. Well, would it ever get to a point where you've done enough copies to where you just like can't do it anymore? Your body can't sustain.
No, because I
that?
think
No.
it would just have to be until you die.
Yeah.
Just until you're the time on your life literally runs out.
I'll go back to my original choice and I'll double down once again. This was the shit choice.
You're gonna go
if
for
you
this.
if you chose teleportation.
Okay, well,
I feel bad for you, son.
if we're gonna go that route, then I have a question I want to ask you guys that I've been thinking about the entire time.
Yeah.
If you're able to split yourself from an original copy into 2 copies of yourself and you fuck your own wife while you watch sitting on the couch, is it technically being cucked
By yourself.
by yourself?
Would you?
Yeah,
You can't be. No,
'Cause
it's
it's
you.
It's you.
You can't cut yourself.
Right.
can you?
I'm looking at you and I'm thinking I can for some reason. Like you know something I don't know. I don't.
Because it's you fucking your wife. Like it's
Yeah.
almost as if You're watching a video
right
that you took of you and your partner having
it's almost
sex,
like a
but it's in real life.
person, like memory bank kind of scenario.
Yeah. I kind of need answers for later tonight. So what do you guys?
Oh no. I don't feel like it would be.
If you can be cucked, I need to know.
By yourself.
By yourself. Yeah.
I don't think you can cuck yourself. I'm going to stand
it's
firm
you.
on that one.
Right? Because
I mean, you got to be firm if you're cucked, but I don't think you can be cucked if it's you.
If it's you watching you.
But it's a copy of you.
Yeah,
But it's
technically.
me.
But,
You can't get me with this circle bullshit.
hold on.
The
no,
last
no.
2 times
Who's
that
the
we're in,
original? We
no.
determined that you're both the original.
Then we're both, it's still me.
And when you join back up, you get all the memories and experiences.
Of myself having sex with my own wife?
Yeah, you get to come twice.
So wait, while you're watching.
Wait, what? Are you saying jerk it?
Well, I mean, yeah, you're in the room. Why would you not do that?
To myself?
Well, I guess you could jerk yourself.
I didn't mean it like that. God damn it.
Yeah, well,
I didn't mean it like that.
let's get into a 3-way with you, yourself,
Right,
and your
yeah.
wife.
Oh, no. It's a scary thought.
Why?
I don't know what
You
I'm
wouldn't.
doing.
You wouldn't want to.
I don't want to
You
trust.
wouldn't want to watch
I don't
you
trust-
fuck your
Trust myself.
But it's you.
You wouldn't want to give yourself a high five while you were balls deep in.
I may. Maybe I would just be there. I still don't think it's cucking, but I would give a morale boost. You're doing it.
Yeah.
The
Oh,
form's a little weak. We
take
got to fix
turns?
this.
You get
Swap
tired?
out stamina,
Bro,
For
I need-
stamina purposes, Deborah would not have a damn problem with this. Be like, when's the clone?
Sorry,
I'm like,
babe. I need some juice.
Some juice.
Let me
I'll
take
be
over.
back in 5, baby. Tag out.
Where's
It's
the-
literally just me. She's like, why
where's
do you
the
just keep
copy?
leaving? She doesn't know I'm a double. Why do you keep leaving every few minutes?
What do you mean?
What do you mean? I never left.
Yeah, I've always been here.
You're crazy.
It's just the one It's like the original one of you just leaving and coming back in the room, or you're secretly still in the closet watching. Deborah doesn't know.
You're secretly there. They're doing that. I'm just in the kitchen making a sandwich for myself.
Yeah, it's the long con.
I need a night off, bro. Get in there.
Yeah.
Get in there. Literally.
Oh man, that goes into some like gross moral and ethical things, though. If they don't know that you can split.
Oh, that's a good question. Would you share with your partner or our wives? Would you? Well, I mean, they would know if you do the teleport thing because you're dead and you're exploding everything. But would
True.
you tell them that you could do the double? So if you really don't want to do something, you would be the best husband by doing the shit you don't want to do with your double, saying, "Hey, go do this, go do that, blah blah blah," while you're chilling or sleeping or something.
Yeah,
double trouble.
Would you tell Brittany?
I would
Kiss
tell her.
ass, kiss ass.
But it would probably bring up some issues.
Oh, it would with that.
Yeah.
I would think I would do it, but I would do it in a full ambush of
Like,
where she
who-
thinks she's having a psychotic break because I would just swap.
so much
like if she's in
gaslighting.
the kitchen, you know how my house is laid out. I would literally come from both doorways,
Right.
and just stand there and not say anything. She would lose her mind. I kind of want to do it. I can't. She would lose her mind.
Yeah,
I think she'd grab the knives, to be honest. I think that'd be like the first thing that she did. I don't know who's who. Like, don't just trust us.
I don't know
Yeah, I
which
mean-
one to kill,
Yeah. And then I'll just have accents. She won't know it's me.
but they're both
They're
fake.
both the same one and they're both terrible. I'm like, fuck. So we,
Crap, it's the
why
only
do
one
we
I know.
spend all that time practicing? You know that doubled our time off our life, right? Taking those freaking improv classes, you idiot.
Yeah.
You blew it.
You blew it.
You blew it.
Capiche?
Capiche. Yeah. No, I would have to tell. I would have to tell
yeah.
her too, but
Yeah, I think from an ethical standpoint, you would have to tell your
Oh, for
partner,
sure.
hey, I can split. Also, you want to fuck to me?
oh, double trouble once again. But we hadn't brought this up yet, but can my double?
Oh. Can your double make another?
So if I
bump?
doubled and he doubled,
Well, going back to the circular logic, if you're both the original, then both of you would technically have the power to double. And then it would just be this like pyramid scheme growing of you and yourself.
yeah, you two Cales, make 2 more Cales. We'll be able to do it.
Oh, but the thing is, though, say you quadruple yourself. There's 4 of you.
Damn.
One of them gets hurt. One of them dies, another one runs away,
What happened?
and
to
then
us?
yeah.
Wait, what scenario is all this?
I don't know.
One just ran away from
I
me.
think this whole thing has gotten away from us.
This is
There's
just-
too many copies, and I have a thing to get to with somebody's wife later. So
Oh God.
Yeah, I
Here
think
we
we can end the show here on that note of maybe too many copies is a bad thing.
Yeah, the Ancient Smith stuff never seems to work out.
No.
So
No,
I agree. Maybe we should just leave these in the past.
Yeah. Well, I want to say thank you for everybody for tuning in and listening to this one. It's been a really fun episode to talk about this wild stuff.
hell yeah, man! Thanks
Wild
for hosting.
Yeah,
Dude, your first
show,
time,
and
yeah.
we're in person.
you're right.
It was meant to be.
It's been great.
Wow,
Yeah, this has
Thank
been a very
you.
fun
Yeah,
experience.
fantastic job,
We
man.
hope you guys all
you.
out there enjoy this. Everybody enjoys, and yeah, it's a good job.
Yeah,
good
let,
job,
let
dude.
us
That
know
was
if it's
pretty-
possible to cuck yourself. We want to.
Yeah.
Okay,
We are
that's
very
the one
curious.
thing you're gonna pick up. One thing you're gonna pick up.
What do you guys think? What does everyone else think in the audience there? Like our listeners, is it possible to cook yourself? With a
I'm just
copy?
imagining, obviously going through this conversation tonight with you guys and like going for this where it's pre-recorded. I just know people are going to be mad about the circle logic. Just nonstop. It's come up like 3 or 4 times where it's like, but it is you. No, it's a copy. No, how do you know that? People are just gonna be like, oh my God.
Oh god.
I'm out.
Well,
No,
hopefully
that
they
was
don't
great.
cut it until 5 minutes from now.
Very nice. See it through. Got to see it through.
So, Cale, where can we find you on the interwebs?
Yes, sir. You can find me on Instagram at talltailcale with an underscore in between each word and a C instead of a K on Cale, and bearded_giant on TikTok. We also have our communal TikTok at the Weekly Tall Talk, where we post little snippets of the shows, our intro videos that we also post on other sites. But we're also working on some other projects that we're excited about and working on some skits, a little bit different things for us. And we're excited to get into that. So look for that, but make sure you give us a follow.
Awesome. And Corey, where can we find you?
Well, if you want to find me, you can follow me on Instagram. It's the only social media I have. And my handle is Corey.Andre, Corey.Ondrey. Sometimes I post art. Sometimes I post a picture of my dog, Frank. You'll never know what you're going to get.
Nice.
But we also have a business Instagram at the Weekly Tall Talk, where we post videos about our upcoming episodes. Our co-host Tyler usually takes care of that and puts out a banger every Tuesday at 9. And Xavier, I know you don't have any socials, but what are the socials that we have as a business?
Yeah, I just want to say if you guys like what you're hearing, you can please subscribe to our Patreon at patreon.com/Talltail Network. And you can also, if you have any questions, you can also email us at talltailnetwork@gmail.com. And also check us out on YouTube, which is just at the Weekly Tall Talk. And we do a live show twice a month.
Yeah.
Just starting that out.
Oh, yeah,
That's,
which has been killer.
Did our first one last week. It went over fantastic. We had a lot of fan interaction. And,
Oh, yeah.
yeah, it was great. It was
Yeah.
a really
Come
fun
through,
episode.
talk to us,
Yeah.
chat it up.
So I want to say thank you all for listening again. And thank you to my fellow co-host here.
Yeah, thank
And,
you,
we'll,
Xavier.
bro,
Thank you,
Thanks.
Cale.
Congrats,
Oh, yeah.
man. You crushed it. Very first hosting.
Yeah,
Crushed
brother.
it.
And we'll tall tale you later.